Mahila, Ben V had a great briefing today, catching up on the material of the witches of Hollywood and also some scary Disney stuff and scary Apocalypse Now, um, Hearts of Darkness. I understand. I really do get that stuff. A lot of it is forces connected, and it goes into them showing how they got through the deal themselves, the pitfalls of everything, their addictions, their life, And a lot of them, when they're on stage, they show their life, what they went through. Like Kathy Griffin and them, they're not really speaking what they believe. It's more like what they went through. That's what I believe. Now, if you are watching all this new material on TV that's all witches and Baphomet, like in your face, very prominent, I understand that, but I don't watch any of that. I stopped going to the movies after the last Thor with Christian Bale. That's pretty much the last movie I saw. I didn't even see the new John Wick, and I thought one of them was dark when he's in the Vatican and the woman kills herself and then he shoots her. I just thought it was dark. It's been progressively getting darker. But anyway, like the thing is that Campy Phlegrii had a volcano. And there's a super volcano there, but they had an earthquake. So take a look at that, okay? They had a 4.4 earthquake. I wanted to report it because I don't know if you can see it, if the adder has it locked up, the information of it. But that happened, and just wanted, touch base because Ben V had a great briefing of new material. New material. It was very good, very put together. Um, yeah, that's all I know. I've been doing. I did my flush and I did my text. I'm doing the same thing every day, very consistent. And if it goes through, then it goes through, and then we have it. And I hope that God can see what everyone has went through, with this covenant and everything. And I love you guys. I have to speak what my reality is. You have to slice it. Okay, just slice it. Thank you. Campi Flegrei in Italy. Okay, earthquake. It's a super volcanic region. Okay, um, so I ran the numbers, on Ephesus, and because of what David Blaine has, who is John Candy, who he got Hiroshima. So what that means is that it's a Ma. It's a 522 of the Ephesus, and then little baby got some of Ephesus too, and it's a big fraction, huge fraction, but it ends up being an hour and minus 3 minutes before the text. So it's and then we have 12 that we've completed, and then you add on a 23 hour with a plus minus 3 minutes. That's what it looks like to me. I did the number on it. It was a big fraction. Um, it was a crazy fraction, and it was because of Ephesus, what John Candy had accomplished with Pearl Harbor, and then so it, so hopefully we have it all completed now to get to the 1,000 years. That's my goal. Um, Now, some people, when they cut off, they have, like, if you want to say AM for me is not the dog at Tustin, and it's like the light bear, the Lucifer, then Like some people, they cut off like the guy who says pathetic in Tomorrow Never Dies, Carver. He says pathetic. Well, pathetic Strongs is like that's really a high number. So they have it as who they are. Like when they had a vision in the pit or in a dark place that was different from everyone else. It was a revision of something, then that's who they are. They get to be that, but they don't have to do that Strongs. Okay? That's just one way to look at it. If it's a low number Strongs, then sometimes they'll add it on as a Washington, which means you have three, you use all three of your spirit weapons to get through. You have Julil, you have Rahab, and then your last one would be the AM for me, but that means you carry it all the way, and it means you did all three of your spirit weapons, like um and you would have a plague, you would have a plague, and it wouldn't be the 9/11 event. But I really want you to look at that. And that's called a Washington if you have all three. But I've used all three of mine throughout the deal. I've had to get through. I've used all three of my spirit weapons just by um, using everything that I am and putting it on paper all the time. Everything that I am, and so but the Phlegrii, the campy Phlegrii, please look at that. Thank you. Have a good night.